Hello, everybody. It's Murialda here, and it is time for some Houki goodness. Because Houki is the best girl from Infinite Stratos. Possibly not best girl overall, but best girl from Infinite Stratos. And I finally got my third figure of her. She finally is tying Charlotte for, character with the most figures. So we've got our 1/4 Houki, and with finally a smile. And we've got our 1/7 Houki in her swimsuit. And now we have a 1/8 Houki in lingerie. So let's put her off to the side. And we'll put her off to the side. And we'll put her in the middle and turn the camera. So since she is the main star of the show today. So this is part of my, let's just call it March loot haul. It is technically my most hated loot haul because every figure had something I did not like in it. Or that I have said I don't like. But whatever, who cares? So I ordered this figure back in August 6th of 2015. It was like I saw her, I clicked buy. There was no doubt, no hesitation. She was supposed to come out in January, got delayed to February, and then because of, Caster doing whatever Caster does, it's now March 26th, and they just got here about an hour ago. So yay. This is, in case you can't tell from my excitement, it is Shinonono Houki from Infinite Stratos. She is manufactured by Wave. Wave is known for their Beach Queens. This is not a Beach Queen. It is a 1/8 scale figure. It is part of their Dream Tech lingerie style series because, they're all in lingerie. This is not the exclusive version. This is the normal version. So she has her white lingerie on, not the red. She was finally released February 22nd of 2016. And I paid 8,260 yen, or about $76. So supposedly she has a movable neck joint, so you can kind of give her slightly different poses. And not only is this Best Girl Houki, but there is another significance to this figure. This is my 50th figure. Yay! I've spent too much money. But anyways, so there is the front of her box. There is the side of her box. And the back of her box. And the other side. There is the top. And super boring bottom. With a cat hair. So let's go ahead and get her open. I don't know what to say right now. I was going to say something. Oh yeah, so there's a exclusive version of her. She's got the red lingerie, but she costs more money, so I didn't get her. They are making the other girls. Right now they have a Charlotte that is supposed to be coming out this month, and a Laura, which I really don't like. So there is the kind of inside of the box. Just says her name and the line and everything. Nothing too exciting. And then they have announced a Cecilia. I'm considering the Charlotte, but I don't necessarily want to get her. We'll kind of see how this one goes. So there's Houki in her blister packaging. Woohoo. There's the side and the back and the other side and back to the front. So I've said that there's something in all the figures in this haul that I've not necessarily agree with. With Houki, she is best girl. That wins over everything. I'm not the biggest fan of lingerie figures. And the space, I'm not the biggest fan of that. But like I said, Houki. Gotta get Houki. Frings announced a 1/4 bunny girl of her. I really hate bunny girls. I really do. But it's Houki. So I'm debating on that one. So we'll go ahead and get her. In the meantime, let's get her open. And let's see how Wave's normal non-beach clean figures look. So they at least know how to put their blisters together. So there is her base. Pull it out. So her base is actually in 2 pieces. There is a plastic piece that goes on the bottom, and then like a satin pillow piece that she is supposed to be kneeling on. The bottom looks really ugly. Top is kind of eh. So there are 2 peg holes right there. So I guess since she's supposed to be on this pillow, it's not the most stable thing. So what they did is they have little hooks that hook around her ankles to hold her in. And then there is Best Girl herself. Woohoo! So the plastic goes around under her head, so her head has to come off. Yeah, it is a ball joint. I'm not going to take her head off. I don't want to break anything, so I'm just going to rip the plastic. Come on. I feel better about ripping the plastic than possibly breaking her neck. So there is Houki. She does not need her base. And she is pretty stable without the base. Put her in the center, and we'll do a spin around. Yay. So I'm looking, and I see dirt. So she needs cleaned off. Boo Wave. But it's Houki. And like I said, it is a ball joint, so you can twist her head around a little bit, and her ponytail moves too. So she has her Akatsubaki on her wrist, and she has giant boobs. Maybe if we focus. And she has a belly with a belly button. And I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but it has shading, and the shading kind of looks red. Not the greatest thing ever. She has detailed underwear. And she has a flower on her other wrist to match the flower on her headband. Focus. Yay, focus. And she has like sheer stockings on. Focus. There is her butt view. Once again, the underwear is detailed very nicely. And she has kind of like a loose bra on. It's not really a bra. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a, underwear expert. There is her feet. And back to the front. Yeah, there's quite a bit of dirt on her, so like I said, she will need cleaned off. It's not the best quality figure. I can really tell, like, where her garter strap goes over her underwear. There's a lot of joints right there, and you can see them all. So yeah, like I said, not the best quality figure. So maybe 8, 7. Yeah, I think I'll go with 7. But it's Houki. It's Best Girl. Gotta have the Best Girl. Focus! Yay! So maybe bring her up close to see her face. Her face is very nicely done. And that's one of the best things. is you have to have a nice face. So let's go ahead and try to get her on this base. Like I said, there are peg holes that the pegs are supposed to go into. I'm going to do this off camera a little bit so I can see. Yeah, she is not stable at all on this base. So that one goes in there. So yeah, you definitely need these things to hold her on. And then I think this base really sucks balls. Okay, then maybe we can shove her feet through. At least one. And then... Okay. So yeah, I don't like the base much. I'll probably have her displayed in it, though, because it's part of the figure. And, I mean, it adds to the effect a little bit. Yay. Let's maybe move this closer and get a little better view of her and do a spin around. And like I said, if you want, you can turn her head a little bit. Not a whole lot, but just enough. So, like I said, this... Oh, my notes are covered up. Come on. This is Houki Shinonono from Infinite Stratos. She is manufactured by Wave and is a 1/8 figure. She is not a beach queen. I do not own any beach queens. I do not plan on buying any beach queens. She is part of the DreamTech Lingerie style series. This is the regular version, not the limited edition version. And she was released on February 22nd of 2016. And I paid 8,260 yen for her, which was $76 when I did the payment. She came with my March haul, which, yeah, there are 4 figures, so the total shipping was 5,260 yen. And now, let's go ahead and bring out the big girls and see how she looks. So, put that one up there, that one there, and that one there. Houki goodness. Oh yes, Houki. Gotta love Houki. She is the best girl from Infinite Stratos. I don't care what anyone else says. I mean, it is my opinion. Ooh, it's hard to turn with all these babies on it. But, yeah, best girl from Infinite Stratos. She deserves more figures. I wish she was smiling a little bit more, and maybe not in lingerie. I really wish they would do them in their IS suits. But the only ones like that are some prize figures and figure art zeros and not good ones. But, yeah. You got the best girl Houki. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I am out. Houki love. Bye-bye.